Hi there, I have a question for you. Why are so many people getting enthused about and checking out Livegood and joining? Well, over the last couple of years, Livegood has grown substantially, and a lot of old MLMers are starting to take notice into that and wondering why. And a lot of that is really because there's some specific reasons that make us different from other MLMs, especially since we tend to be more towards affiliate marketing. So anyway, welcome to the channel. And as we get into this, let's go ahead and get into why people are doing this. But before we do that, I just want to ask you that if you find value in this video, as always, please share it with someone else that you think would find value in it as well, so we can pay it forward with each other and help each other out. Obviously, I would love it if you like and subscribe as well, and I hope that I can give you something of value each time that you come to the channel. So let's get to it. Why do so many people love Livegood, and what's so special about it? So, as always, I have my notes, and I want to let you know I'm going to be looking at them a lot. But there's a low startup cost for Livegood, right? Most old MLMs, they cost anywhere from $200 to $500, maybe even $1,000 to join. And so many companies require starter kits. Many companies have inventory purchases. And every company that I know of has the auto ship commitments every month that distributors are supposed to buy every month, just so that they can get paid and qualify for a payment. So the Livegood startup cost is much lower. Okay, we are at $49.95 to start up as an affiliate. And then after that, it's $9.95 per month. That's it. That's the only thing that you pay. And basically that $9.95 is just like a Costco or an Amazon membership, where you're basically purchasing to be in a club so that you can get lower prices at wholesale. People are much more willing to try something if the startup cost is low or the risk is low, right? So if someone had to spend $500 to join a MLM in the past, they're probably going to think about that quite a bit and say, do I really want to risk this $500? What if it doesn't work? Whereas if I tell someone, hey, this is around $50 to get going, I'm going to help you, they're more likely to say, you know what, why not? I'll try it for $50. And then getting to be able to stay in for $10 a month versus having to buy product, that is much more likely to get people to get in and stay in over the long term. So this lower entry point is one reason that Livegood is growing so quickly. Reason number two, the wholesale pricing, right? So many MLM companies rely on things like high retail markups. They rely on large commissions to pay those people at the top because they've had to work so hard, right? And they rely on heavy marketing. All these things cost a lot of money, which means their products have to cost a lot more. So a supplement might cost, say, $10 or $15 to manufacture, and then it might have a $50 to $70 retail price, right? Quite a bit. Livegood's concept is this. Members are going to buy near wholesale prices, right? That $9.95 per month that we talk about. We have lower markup on products, so even our customers are going to pay lower prices. They're going to be competitive with the brick and mortar companies. And then membership covers company revenue instead of that product markup, right? So we don't end up paying a lot of money to buy things that we may not want. And we have customers that stay loyal to us because they have a quality product at a competitive price. So, you know, people often feel like they're going to get a better value for that. And quite frankly, they are. And this is a core selling point that affiliates talk to customers about. Number three, we do not have an inventory, right? So older network marketing companies, that people often had to buy products in bulk at times, right? Others had to store them at home. They'd have their cabinets filled with product, right? And then maybe even ship them to customers at times. So that created problems. So it basically left people with unsold inventory. And if they quit, it was theirs. They had to basically eat it, right? It cost shipping costs for people. And it was time managing orders where They had to do the work. So Livegood solves this too. A lot of companies have solved some of these problems, but our products are ordered through the company website. You may never meet or speak to a customer, right? It's shipped directly to the customer, so you don't have to deal with that other than to go in and check out how much money you earned on a commission, right? And so this is called drop fulfillment, and that is a big benefit for you as an affiliate, right? And so some of the benefits are this. So one is you have no inventory risk. You never have to purchase anything and put it in your house and wonder if you're going to sell it. There's no shipping responsibility. The company does it for you. And of course, it's easier to operate online because we're selling things online. We're not running out trying to find people to give things to. Those are some good benefits to have as a business owner because you're not spending time and effort and risking your money to do those things. Number 4 is a passive matrix potential. So let me tell you about what I think about this and what this really is. So Livegood uses a 2x15 matrix compensation structure. Okay, so what does that mean? So Livegood affiliates each have 2 positions in their matrix, right? And the first level is 2 people, right? The second 4, the third 8, next one 16, and so on. So what happens though in this matrix is that we have what's called spillover. And spillover is when people above you or the company might recruit someone, and that new member is then placed into your matrix, right? Into open spots into your matrix, and it starts to fill up that matrix in your group. And this can help fill positions in your own organization, right? So you are now going to get some cash for what someone else above you has done, right? Which is very unique compared to other companies where it's usually put down all along the sides and doesn't fill your matrix up, and you never really make any money. So now here's an important clarification. Spillover does not guarantee that you're going to make an income, okay? The fact is that you can earn up to just over $2,000 per month, even if you do absolutely nothing ever. But it does not guarantee it, okay? You still need to have active members if you want to make a good income. You still need to have team growth if you expect to make this a business for yourself. And you need to, consistently promote your business, okay? Similar to what I do with my YouTube videos and my social media posts, okay? But this is another reason that is attractive to people because they are getting help, and you don't have to be at the top of that pyramid, right, in order to make the big money, right? You can start making money even when you're starting out, and you can start building and making some money and making a little more, making a little more. The 5th reason is this is a global business. We are in about 200 countries right now, and Livegood can be promoted from anywhere that there is an internet. If you have got a computer, a cell phone, an internet, you can build this business, right? And anyone that is around the world that has in 200 different countries has internet can purchase, right? So Livegood can be promoted from anywhere. And here's the things that I am working towards promoting on. I obviously promote on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, affiliate funnels, and also mailing people, okay? Doing that online where I don't meet people and I don't have to worry about answers. So it's not one of those scary mailing things, but very easy to do email marketing. Years ago, network marketing relied heavily on things like home meetings, local presentations, phone calls. I remember walking around the mall, going up to people saying, hey, don't I know you? And I felt like a liar, which I was. And here I don't have to do that. What many affiliates use is content marketing instead. So I'm giving you content today that I hope is valuable, and I'm replacing that from home meetings, from local presentations, from walking up to you in a mall trying to convince you to come join my business, right? And this allows people to build an audience online, right? And it's much easier than going out and meeting people in person. And that gives you flexibility, and it appeals to many beginners, right? Especially the younger crowd who is very into all the social media and AI and things like that. So those are some of the reasons that Livegood is becoming such a popular company and why people are joining. And they like Livegood, they like the model. But like any business, there are, criticisms and concerns, right? And those should come up and we should talk about them. And guess what? Next week, I will be talking about criticisms and concerns of the Livegood company. And that way you can get a little bit more information on what might be good, what might be bad, but most importantly, are you going to be a good fit for this company? Because if you don't fit into the company, then you don't want to do it, right? But are you going to be a good fit? So again, as usual, thank you for listening. If you found this valuable, please share it with someone else that you think will find it valuable. If you would like to learn more about the Livegood opportunity and all the things that we have to offer, please click the link either in the comments or in the description. You can go there, there's a short video, and then pre-enroll. It's completely free. You don't need a credit card. You'll see your personalized website as well as the entire back office. You can look at that for as long as you want. See everything, learn everything about this business. Obviously, contact me if you have questions, and you can cancel anytime, but I'm sure you won't. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.